Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 31st March 2024. In this video, let us generate stocks near demand and supply zones for all the time frames, and we will also identify daily and 75 minutes high liquidity demand and supply zones. So even before that, a small announcement please. If this is your first visit to our channel, please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training videos are available in a playlist supply demand zone price action course at our NeoStock YouTube channel. Even I have provided the link to this playlist in this YouTube video description. If you click the link, you will get into this page and then scroll down to the bottom of this page, and here starting from lesson 1.1 all the training videos are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. So even I have provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. Please join in the channel. It will be helpful to you. Each time when we release a new video, we will provide an update in the channel. Now let's get into the report generation with the help of NeoStock software supply demand zone top-down analysis strategy builder. So we are going to generate stocks near demand and supply zones for all the time frames starting from yearly. Mostly yearly time frame, you don't find any zones near demand and supply zones, but still we will verify. So let us find the stocks near yearly demand zone. No stocks are available. For yearly time frame, let us find the stocks near yearly supply zone. No stocks are available. So I'm going back, changing the time frame to half yearly. Let us find the stocks near half yearly demand zone. So currently only one stock is filtered. So what I do, I will be giving you only few seconds time and then move on to the next report. So what you need to do, just pause the video and you can study these parameters, or even based on this leg in, number of base candles and leg out. If required, you can draw the zones on your charts. You can analyze and then you can further proceed with this video. So I'm going back. For half yearly time frame, let us find the stocks near half yearly supply zone. No stocks are available. I'm going back, changing the time frame to quarterly. Let us find the stocks near quarterly demand zone. Currently only one stock is there near to the quarterly demand zone. So let me go back. For quarterly time frame, let us find the stocks near quarterly supply zone. So these two stocks are available. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to monthly and let us find the stocks near monthly demand zone. So these four stocks are available. So let me go back. For monthly time frame, let us find the stocks near monthly supply zone. So this one stock is filtered. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to weekly and let us find the stocks near weekly demand zone. So these 8 stocks are filtered near to the weekly demand zone. So let me go back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks near weekly supply zone. These 6 stocks are filtered which are near to the weekly supply zone. So I'm going back, changing the time frame to daily. So entry time frame is daily. Let us find the stocks near daily demand zone. So 7 stocks are filtered. From these stocks, daily demand zones, let us identify high liquidity demand zones. So we have Balram Chin. This is a high liquidity daily demand zone, but this zone is already tested 6 times, 19 rejections from this zone, 19 rejections from this zone, and what you need to do, you need to fine tune this zone, and you need to identify a fine tuned 5 minutes, a fresh 5 minute zone, then only you can plan the trade. And the next one is next high liquidity demand zone. No, we don't have any other high liquidity demand zones. We have only one high liquidity demand zone available in this chart. I mean daily demand zone, high liquidity daily demand zone. Okay, let's go back. For daily time frame, let us find the stocks near daily supply zone. So 12 stocks are filtered, which are near to the daily supply zone. So let us identify the high liquidity supply zones from this list. We have Nifty Realty is a indices. So let us check any other. Yeah, we have National Aluminium is a daily high liquidity supply zone, and it is a fresh zone. So what you need to do? You need to fine tune this zone. Check the quality of the zone. If you are able to fine tune up to 5 minutes, and if you find a fresh 5 minutes, definitely you can plan a trade. Otherwise the zone will be violated. You know the reasons. You already learned in your lesson 16 how to fine tune the zone. The next one is NTPC. NTPC is also a fresh high liquidity supply zone, daily supply zone. This also you need to fine tune up to 5 minutes time frame. Based on that only you need to plan. You know when a zone will be violated. You already learned in lesson 16. And the next one is also high liquidity zone. This is Aubrey Realty. This is already tested once. So you need to identify a fresh fine-tuned 5 minute zone. If you are able to find, you can plan a trade. Otherwise the zone will be violated. And Power Grid is also a fresh fine-tuned 5 minute zone. It is a high liquidity daily supply zone. So you need to fine tune this zone with up to 5 minutes time frame. If you find a fresh 5 minute zone, you can plan a trade. And the last one is Tata Motors. Tata Motors is having a high liquidity supply zone. It is also having high liquidity demand zone. That means it will be moving it in between. So if you get a trade, if you find a fresh 5 minutes fine-tuned zone, you can plan a trade. Otherwise the supply zone will be violated. You know that. So we have good number of high liquidity supply zones from this list. So let us check how many are there. Nifty Realty, anyway you can't plan a trade. It is an indices. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, and this is the fifth one. And interestingly, all these 5 high liquidity zones are related to counter trend trade setup high liquidity zones. We don't have any R_SZ high liquidity zone in this list. Okay, anyway. Now let's go back to the next time frame, changing the time frame to 125 minutes. And let us find the stocks near 125 minutes demand zone. So 9 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. For 125 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 125 minutes supply zone. So these 8 stocks are filtered. So let me go back, changing the time frame to 75 minutes. So entry time frame is 75 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 75 minutes demand zone. So total 13 stocks are filtered, which are near to the 75 minutes demand zone. So from this list, let us identify high liquidity 75 minutes demand zone. So here Gale is a high liquidity demand zone, already tested once, 2 rejections from this zone. So you need to find a fresh 5 minutes, fine-tuned 5 minutes demand zone. Otherwise, you cannot plan a trade in this zone. And you have another demand zone, high liquidity 75 minutes demand zone, Metropolis. This is a fresh zone. And if you can find a fresh 5 minute zone, fine-tuned 5 minute zone. Fresh, fine-tuned. There is a difference between 5 minute zone and fine-tuned 5 minute zone. Now, what is the meaning of fine-tuned 5 minute zone? You can find in lesson 16. So in this you can plan a trade if it is available, fresh fine-tuned 5 minute zone. The next one is again, so what is this? Naukri. Naukri, we have a high liquidity demand zone and it is a fresh zone. So please check and fine-tune this zone. If you are able to identify a fresh 5 minutes fine-tuned zone, you can plan a trade. Otherwise, zone will be violated. And you have one more high liquidity zone, Ultra Cement. This is also a fresh zone. And if you fine-tune up to 5 minutes, and if you find a fresh fine-tuned 5 minute zone, you can plan a trade. So total how many high liquidity zones, demand zones are available? These are all 75 minutes high liquidity demand zones. This is the one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. We have 4 high liquidity 75 minutes demand zones in this list. So let's go back. For 75 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks which are near to the 75 minute supply zone. So 5 stocks are filtered which are near to the 75 minute supply zone. So let us identify high liquidity supply zones from this list. So the first one, Asian Paint, is a high liquidity supply zone, but it is already tested 3 times. It is having 5 rejections from this zone. And please check if you can find any fine-tuned 5 minute zone. Then you can plan a trade. And again, we have another high liquidity 75 minute supply zone. That is Nestle India. It is already tested once. And if you can able to find a fine-tuned zone, you can plan a trade. But remember, Nestle is also having demand zone that is also a high liquidity. So probably until one of these zones violate, the prices will be moving within this range. That's it. We have identified only 2 high liquidity supply zones from this list. Asian Paints is the first one and Nestle is the second one. So let's go back. Let me change the time frame to 25 minutes and let us find the stocks near 25 minutes demand zone. So these 5 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. For 25 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 25 minutes supply zone. These 10 stocks are near 25 minutes supply zone. So let me go back. Changing the time frame to 15 minutes, let us find the stocks near 15 minutes demand zone. So these 3 stocks are near 15 minutes demand zone. So I'm going back. For 15 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 15 minutes supply zone. So these 11 stocks are filtered. So let me go back, changing the time frame to 5 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 5 minutes demand zone. So these 5 stocks are filtered near to the 5 minutes demand zone. So I'm going back, changing the time frame to, entry time frame is 5 minutes. And let us find the stocks near 5 minutes supply zone. So these 8 stocks are filtered. So this is about stocks near demand and supply zones for all the time frames. Now we will generate the final report, that is stop buffers. Stop buffers based on ATR, daily ATR. So I am generating. So this is the complete list. I need to scroll down, but before that, first 17 in this list are indices, remaining all are equity stocks listed in F&O segment. So I'll be giving you only few seconds each time when I scroll down. So you need to pause the video and you need to find your required stocks, and you need to read these stop buffer values. After that, again you can further proceed with the video. So this is the complete information. Hope this information will be useful to you for your further study and analysis. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.